Man, Bizarre, we've been looking for you. Where you've been, man? Hard night?
I take care of some business.
Yeah. We thought you were watching Nicki Minaj performance.
No, I was taking care of some business.
Him off the sideline.
You know, Biz is really secretive, so, you know, he's taking care of business. He's taking care of business, you know. Just leave it at that. That's what we say in Detroit.
Herzlich willkommen auf hiphop.de, mein Name ist Aria. Wir sind auf dem Open Air Frauenfeld, es ist ziemlich spät, Nicki Minaj spielt im Hintergrund und ich sitze hier mit einem Teil von D12. How you doing, man?
What up, though? What up, though? Everything is great.
You got your...
Whistling for crying out loud.
We lost Bizarre, man. Where is he at?
Man, Bizarre is walking around here lusting after any type of thing that he can lust for. So, you know, he's in space. You know, like you said, you saw him like earlier and he was just...
Yeah, he was asleep. We were waiting on you.
It's Bizarre. You know, he might just walk in anytime right now, so...
Nicki Minaj was playing and he was asleep in the backstage, man.
Dreaming about her, probably.
Well, I heard her mic just doesn't work right now. She's just on stage dancing and everybody's still celebrating.
Yeah, she holding her own. We was actually coming out the room and she said something about the mic, but she's still doing it. I can hear her. I mean, you know, it might be different on her end, but I can still hear every word. She rocking.
It happened with us too. Our mics went out for a minute, but you know, performers, we do what we do, and you know, just like she's doing, she's a professional, so she's gonna keep on rocking, and that's what great performers do. So, you know, much power to her and anybody else who really cares about giving on a good show, putting on a good show. So, much love to all artists out there who strives and try to give the crowd the best performance they ever seen.
You're on your European tour right now, D12 tour?
Yes, sir.
How's it going so far? Was that the first gig, or did you have some?
No, the first gig was yesterday, Russia. We did Moscow. Moscow for the first time. Very, very, very crazy show. Great show.
Hey, a crazy place to go as well, because, you know, you don't get a lot of opportunities to go to Moscow playing a show.
Yeah. It's everything I expected, you know, for it being our first time going out there. I just imagined the energy being crazy, and when I went out there, it was crazy in a great way. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to coming back.
I was watching the Complex documentary on Eminem, on the Shady Records history, a couple of weeks ago, man, and I thought, like, how crazy is that I've been thinking it was like 15, 16 years ago when Eminem was blowing up with the 8 Mile thing and everything, even before Marshall Mathers LP, you know, D12, everybody, Obi Tribe's coming out of Detroit. It's crazy how times change, right? For you guys especially. I mean, me from the outside, it was crazy to see, crazy to watch and see those pictures from old days.
Yeah.
But for you, times have changed, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. But you know what? It's like, you know, like they said, music is a time machine. You know, I listen to a lot of our old material, and it just takes me back to that era, and when we were like really, like everything was shady. You know, everything was Shady Records, and just having that feeling. Look what we got here. Prediction.
Take
Bang.
a seat, man. Take a seat.
You know, just to have that longevity and to still be here doing what we love is just dope. But it's crazy to just look back and see how far we've came from just, you know, just being in the hood and just being on the block and wishing that we had an opportunity to show the world what we can do and just get out here and musically and just be the best that we can be, and to be where we are now is just amazing. You know, because we all came from nothing. You know, from M to all of us, we all just had a dream, sleeping on each other's floors and all of that. So it's good to see like where we are today. It's great. Like it's just I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Man, Bizarre, we've been looking for you. Where you've been, man? Hard night?
I take care of some business.
Yeah. We thought you were watching Nicki Minaj performance.
No, I was taking care of some business.
Him off the sideline.
Yeah.
It was like,
You know, Biz is really secretive, so you know, he's taking care of business. He's taking care of business. You know, just leave it at that. That's what we say in Detroit.
Man,
Leave it alone. Man.
speaking of Eminem before, you know how many people on the festival thought Eminem would jump on stage today as a special guest?
Oh yeah.
Seriously hoping that, yeah.
it's a normal thing. I mean, you know, he is a part of D12, so it's expected. to expect the crowd to expect him to be here. You know, but Eminem is a busy man. Southpaw thing he doing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta hold our own while he holding his own. So.
I think it's still great though that even though he didn't come out, that they still rocked with us and they still had a good time. Like it was, you know, they showed us just crazy love, and it's like it's just us three up there, and we represented for the whole group, and they just really embraced us still, no matter what, and they still rock with us with crazy energy. So it's dope. We appreciate you, Switzerland. Much love to you.
I always hear stories about Eminem, how he still stays in Detroit, and he's kind of, you know, the type of guy who stays in his natural surroundings rather than going out, moving out to some places. Are you still all in Detroit?
Yeah, we're all still around. We're all still around in the Detroit area, you know, just, we like home, you know, that's our home, and no matter, you know, how rough it is there, how bad it is, that's where we come from, you know what I'm saying? So no matter where we may move to, you know, like Bizarre, he's back and forth between Detroit and where he stays at now, and, you know, he's out of state, but he still comes back to Detroit because that's his home.
Yeah.
So, you know, we just love our surrounding, and we're just true to it. We love our city, and, you know, we like
staying grounded. Staying grounded is a great thing. You know, we don't forget where we come from. You know, we got family still there who supports, and we support them. You know.
I mean, Eminem, not only Eminem, but also people like you, D12, Obi Trice, everybody who came out through the era, such important figures as well for the people that live in Detroit and for the city as a whole, because, you know, the city has such an, you know, hard history of getting themselves up.
Yeah.
Have times changed? Has the city become something better through all this, you know, sport and athletics and everything?
Yeah, I think musically it's a little bit. You can sorry, I just had to look. It's easier to get on now. It's easy to come through with the music business and make an impact now. It was way easier. It's way easier now than it was when we came in the game. So we pretty much kicked the doors down for, you know, a lot of people, like pretty much everyone that's coming out right now, because it was really hard. It was really hard to get noticed because it's, you know, it's no labels in Detroit. It wasn't any then.
Yeah.
And, you know, we really started from the ground up. And, you know, it took Marshall leaving Detroit to go to LA to actually make something happen. And by him doing that, he got us, and he got Obi, and it's like, you know, the gates opened up and opportunities opened up. And plus, you know, back then it wasn't, you know, social media wasn't big then. It didn't even exist pretty much. So, you know, it was pretty much word of mouth. You know, you had to go by that instead of just a quick YouTube video and all of that, and you're famous. We had to really earn ours. So it's a lot easier to get on now in Detroit, but we definitely opened a lot of doors. We definitely opened the doors.
I mean, it's probably crazy to see all these people. I just recently saw Big Sean here in Germany, or Danny Brown today. You know, people from Detroit. It's probably crazy for you to see them just come through.
It's a blessing. As a matter of fact, you know, big shout out to Big Sean, man.
Yeah.
I had seen a documentary, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm over here on North Lawn and Curtis, and that's close to where I came up. And when I seen that, I just shot for joy. It was like, oh, that's what's up, man, because I came up in that same area, and it's a blessing to see cats from the same area come up and do the type of stuff that he's doing, man. And it ain't doing nothing but building that motivation in other people. So as long as we can sit here and continue to plant that seed of motivation in other cats in Detroit, it's going to continue, man. So I'm happy to be able to be a part of that, and I'm glad to see Big Sean is actually doing it, and I want to see other artists do it as well. So it's a blessing.
All right, man. Managers and press people already pressuring. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for your time, man.
Right.
Hope you had fun on the festival.
Thank you.
See you, man.
All right, no doubt.
All right, thank you very much.